Hey writer friends, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Holly. I'm a writer aspiring to be a published author. And in today's video, I will be sharing with you 7 ways to grow your online author platform. So we all know how important it is to write our novels and to finish them so that we can try to sell them and put them out into the world. But something that is also very, very important and will help you in selling your novel is in growing your online author platform. So what is an author platform? Author platform is your way to show yourself and your book and what you're all about to the people all over the world. And the best way to do this is via the internet. So an online author platform can include any or all of the following: a website, a YouTube channel, having an account on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Tumblr, Pinterest, it goes on and on. Pretty much it's endless. But having an author platform and doing it well is a way for you to connect with readers and other writers and really grow your presence in the online writing community. And I know it's not all about the numbers, but if you have those numbers, that means that you're having more engagement, you're having more viewers, and that's going to lead to more book sales and more people reading your book, and that's what you want. By writing your book, you want people to read it. So I'm gonna share with you 7 ways to grow your author platform. Tip number 1 is to have an author website. Now this was something that I didn't do right away, but once I realized, hey, I actually should have a website, it was kind of weird because I'm like, I don't have any books out. So I just kind of put up a website on Wix and from all of the research that I had done online and just talked about my works and progresses. So even if you don't have a book out, it's really important for you to still have an author website. And I recently relaunched my website in January and I used author Brittany Wang's website in a month bootcamp. I know she's going to be launching another bootcamp soon and she has some other services, so I will link her website down below because I cannot sing her praises enough. But something that I found that was really helpful when I launched my website is to just make it seem very exclusive to people who are following you. And with that, I made a members page, so people who subscribe to me, they only get access to that members page with some freebies, checklists, goodies. So that's something that I recommend that will help people to follow you so that even if any other social media platforms kind of break down, you still have a way to reach your followers. So that ties into tip number 2, which is to have a newsletter. And again, some people are like, well, I don't really have a book out. What am I going to talk about in the newsletter? But if you want me to create a video all about what to include in newsletters, leave me a comment down below and I will definitely do that. But a newsletter is a great way to gain followers and to increase your online presence by having exclusive content in your newsletter as well. So this can be sharing sneak peeks of your work in progress or having some exclusive downloads just for your newsletter subscribers. But this is another great way to keep your followers with you. Tip number 3 is to host giveaways. Giveaways are so fun. Who doesn't like free stuff? And this is a win-win because you will be gaining followers, hopefully some loyal followers, by having people either follow you on your social media platform or subscribe to your newsletter. And then these people get free goodies. So what I like to do is to give away kind of little like writer packages. So there'll be notebooks, pens, or journals. And some people like to give away books and they'll kind of poll like, what kind of book would you like to win? So there's so many things that you can do with this, with the giveaways. And especially if you do have a book out, then obviously you can promote your book or all the little freebies and goodies for that, such as art or pens or bookmarks. Tip number 4 is to create a brand. So there are so many authors and writers I follow when I'm scrolling through Instagram or looking at my Twitter feed, and I know exactly who posted it and I don't even have to see the name. So an example of this is Ryan Medina on Instagram. I will link his Instagram down below, but he posts the most hilarious posts about coffee, and I am just like, dude, I feel you. I am on the coffee train for life. So those are so much fun because when I see those posts, I know it's by him. Or CG Drews, aka Paper Fury, over on Twitter. She posts hilarious checklists that for writers and bookworms, and they're just like, yeah, you know, the blood of my enemies and tears of the dragons and stuff like that. And they're like very relatable, but they're also super hilarious. Or if you don't want to have necessarily certain types of posts, you can have a theme or an aesthetic. So a certain color or brand that kind of like goes across your whole feed, or using consistent font or designs. This just helps you look really put together. It helps your followers understand what to expect from you. And in a way, it helps you with your content because you're not having to think as hard about what to post. Tip number 5, check what sites you're on. So I know I listed all of those sites that kind of encompass an author platform, but that doesn't mean that you have to be on all of those sites. So I recommend to choose between 2 to 4 sites that you're really gonna spend your time on, probably more likely 2 to 3 based on your time, but you want to really engage with your followers on those platforms. Because if you're kind of spreading yourself thin and you're never really anywhere and never really focusing anywhere, so will your followers. They won't really be following you because you're not updating your posts there. They're not going to be expecting that content, and then they're going to unfollow you. But if you're consistent with your postings, people will know what to expect and people will look forward to your posts. Tip number 6, start a blog or vlog. So blogs are on the websites and vlogs on YouTube. This is a great way to really interact with the online writing community because you're kind of like talking to your viewers, like you're like talking to your followers, and it's super, super fun. With blogs, if you feel a little less comfortable in front of the camera, you can always just write out your posts. And I know a lot of people say that, like, you know, it's kind of hard to break into blogs, but I think that people are still reading blogs. I still read blogs, so I think that they're still really important. The reason why I like this is because you can collab with other writers or swap posts. So you see that everywhere on YouTube. You see collabs, you see tags by 2 people. So I think this is just a really fun way to also meet new people, meet new friends, and kind of help your followers see like you're a part of the community. And lastly, tip number 7 to grow your author platform is to engage with the community. So whether that's liking and commenting on a post, sharing a video, ask questions in your Instagram post or ask questions on Twitter and use hashtags to try to get people to see those posts and engage in your post. Yes, in a way, an author platform is about you, but it's just as much about the reader. And I know there's some people who, you know, they want to be able to do tags from YouTube. I always tell people, like, you can do it anywhere. You can do it on your blog, you can do it on Instagram, you can do it in Insta stories. There's so many tags like, what are you doing? So many people tag me in that on Insta stories. You can even just pop in on Insta stories and say, hey, I'm here, you know, give a quick little shout out to someone. And that's just a great way to just kind of let yourself be known and keep your face in your readers' minds. Also, doing like Instagram challenges or Twitter chats, those have really helped me to find new friends and engage in the writing community. So do not stop engaging in the community, do not stop talking to people, commenting, and you will see your followers grow. All right, you guys, so that's it for this video. I hope you found these tips helpful. Please let me know in the comments down below what some of your favorite social media platforms are to grow your online presence, and also if you have any other author platform tips for us. Please give this video a big thumbs up and click subscribe to support my channel, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.